Okay, time for game number 5 in the DOS Adventure Quest, which will be the seventh guest, selected by OboFL. So was fortunate to finally complete Sam & Max at the Road in 18 hours and 10 minutes earlier today. So now we're proceeding on to game number 5, the seventh guest. And just wanted to, before we dive into the game itself, wanted to just read a quick intro. This is kind of all I'm allowing myself. Just read a quick intro to get a little bit sense of historical perspective about the game from Wikipedia. I'm actually wondering, let's see, should I? Let me actually see if I can do a monitor window capture here that I can add. One of the challenges has been here. That's Edge. Here we go. This is what I want. Whoa, there we go. Okay, that worked somewhat. Let me scale that down. Okay. One more, 25%. All right, so the seventh guest, produced by Trilobyte and originally released by Virgin Games in 1993, is an interactive movie puzzle adventure game. It was one of the first computer video games to be released only on CD-ROM. The seventh guest is a horror story told from the unfolding perspective of the player as an amnesiac. The game received a great amount of press attention for making live-action video clips a core part of its gameplay, for its unprecedented amount of pre-rendered 3D graphics, and for its adult content. In addition, the game is very successful with over 2 million copies sold and is widely regarded as a killer app that accelerated the sale of CD-ROM drives. It's pretty incredible when you think about it. Seventh Guest has subsequently been released in Apple's App Store for various platforms, such as the Mac. Bill Gates called Seventh Guest the new standard in interactive entertainment, and since been ported over iOS, etc., etc., etc. So that's pretty cool. I've never actually played the Seventh Guest, believe it or not, so I'm totally blind in running this. But I am looking forward to it. Oh, and Masasan, welcome back after you just got the very tail end of Sam & Max at the Road. So cool to see you return for the start of game number 5, the seventh guest. So definitely really looking forward to this one. I'm glad OboFL chose it. What's interesting that is it's well regarded as a full motion video game. When, obviously on the console side of things, those FMV games at around this time, I guess 1993 to 95ish in that time period, were pretty panned, generally speaking. So it's interesting that on the PC it was a little bit of a different story, which isn't as much surprising because obviously PC games, particularly adventure games, obviously there's much more of an emphasis on the narrative. The narrative of the game. So you think that lends itself a little bit better to sort of a PC medium than a console one. But certainly, Seventh Guest, I imagine, is a little bit probably of an outlier in terms of one that was really successful. So that's pretty cool. All right, so all that kind of intro out of the way, we get everything set up here. Oh, Maso-san, one of the things I want to ask you actually is to pronounce your handle correctly. Is it Maso-san, something, sort of a third version that I don't know? That's what I've kind of be interested in. Oh, and I need to reset the timer too, actually, before I start. I was messing around with that earlier. Stop that, reset it. Okay. All right, and start.
Welcome to my house.
Oh, thank you for the welcome. Okay, before I'm gonna size things a bit here. Okay, the second one sounds fine. Actually, remind me, was the second one I said was Maso-san, I think. All right, I'm gonna go with Maso-san. You let me know if it's wrong. All right, so let's see. Actually, I'm seeing something weird here on my end. Actually, I'm gonna reload this dashboard page just for the work. Okay, what I'm streaming looks good. Yep, right. Okay, Maso-san. Cool. Thank you very much. All right, great. And okay, now everything is rendering. Oh, switch ad. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to yes, no. Oh, it's like a Ouija board. All right, let's start new. Version game. Trilobyte production. Liking this string music already. Haunted house on a cliff. Okay, so we get some musical score by the Fat Man. Interesting. I think, was it game number 3 I did? It was by Moby did the score for Goblins, I guess, before he was fully established.
He was a drifter, moving from town to town, robbing a gas station here, a grocery store there, until one night. She was coming home from choir practice, but she never got there. Stoff took her purse and ran away. Spent, Stoff had to run and hide. He sunk even lower. He had nothing. No life, no possessions, no dreams. And that's when the vision came. A doll. And in his dream, Stoff reached out. It was a gift. Stoff carved the doll, whittling the haunting face until it was an exact replica. And when he was done, Stoff went to town, to a bar. The owner had a daughter. He said his girl would love the strange doll. And Stoff offered it to the man. And the owner, in turn, offered Stoff food and a place to stay. A simple transaction. The first of many.
But the owner is also the bartender.
And that night, Stoff had another vision. Stoff created the puzzle just as he saw it, and everyone wanted one. Stoff opened up a shop because everyone wanted a Stoff toy. Every boy and girl in the town, and from all the neighboring towns. A Stoff toy is a toy for life, people said, and no two are alike. Everyone loved his unique toys. Henry Stoff grew wealthy, but then the strange virus came, and some of the children started dying.
Very different tone than Tim and Max, I'll say that much.
Dying, clutching their Stoff toys so close. And there was this one last vision, a last dream of a great house, a mansion that the wealthy toy maker was to build. A strange house, a house that scared people.
Wait, did the toy maker build the house? Missed that one line of dialogue, or the narrative. Am I playing now? No, not yet.
My, isn't this a cheery place?
Edward, I'm not sure we should have been here today.
Why? Because it's a spooky old house? Don't worry, dear. I'll watch out for you.
What a dump. I expected more of Mr. Stoff.
And Lord, it smells awful too. What's Stoff been doing here?
Yes, Okay, no, the guy was silent.
How did I get here? I remember nothing.
Okay, now I'm finally playing here. Okay, interesting. Well, you can see very early that, I don't know, at least I can appreciate that this does seem pretty advanced and sort of game-changing for 1993, certainly. Not only the FMV, but also just kind of the style and the soundtrack. Looks pretty cool. Okay. I probably should have read the manual at least a little bit before starting, but that's okay. So, does this mean no, or I can't go up the stairs? Let's see. I can go left. Okay. Oh wow, it's. Is this replaying the video? Yeah, looks like it.
My, isn't this a cheery place?
Okay, can I skip this? Apparently not.
Edward, I'm not sure we should have been here today.
Why? Because it's a spooky old house? Don't worry, dear.
So it's a
I'll
little
watch out for you.
unclear based on the introduction whether Stauffer, the toy maker, is he dead or... Well, obviously the children are dying because of his toys, but what are these people doing arriving at his house?
Dump. I expected more of Mr. Stuff.
And we've obviously, okay, and we're playing the amnesiac who's just kind of come to at the house.
And Lord, it smells awful too. What's Stoff been doing here?
That guy must have had a lot of fun playing that part. Okay, and this looks like, what's the term? Not a sultan, but some sort of, some member of the royalty or something. Okay. So this, oh, now this time doesn't let us replay it. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that probably moves right or left. What does this do? Does this bring up the main menu? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, I can save. Might as well go ahead and do that. Hey, El Gabo. Good to see you. Yeah, I've been in, I've spent the better part of the last 2.5 weeks in over in Asia, in Seoul, and then in Tokyo and Kyoto in Japan. So yeah, it's the first time I'm streaming in about almost 3 weeks. Was able to finish Sam & Max early this morning, which was great. So now I've moved on to the next game in the quest, which is the Seventh Guest, which we're just starting now. Don't you dare disappear from my life. Well, all right, I'll try my best not to. I can't imagine I'll be on such a long vacation anytime soon, certainly. And this does mean, by the way, El Gabo, that we've got Space Quest coming up next. Chapter 1, the Sarian Encounter. Okay, so let's see. Select a number. We'll do save state number 1. Soul searching. I don't know about soul searching. I was soul searching, sail searching, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it was a pretty cool city. We actually made it up to the DMZ as well, actually, and went through one of the underground tunnels that had been carved out by the North Koreans back in the 70s, and we actually made it to 170 meters of the North Korean border, which was pretty neat, and then went to sort of an observation platform to actually see North Korea and like the North Korean flag, which was on, I don't know, some ridiculously tall flagpole. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Even got some North Korean wine, believe it or not, which they sell. They only sell North Korean wine in North Korea and at the DMZ. It's kind of like a little bit of a very, very like minimal like sort of goods exchange that I guess the two Koreas do. So that was pretty cool. All right, how do it select a number? A. Empty. Name the save game. Oh, okay, so we put in the save slot number 1. Then name the saved game. I'm just going to put, actually, can I type? Okay, there we go. That's easier.
Your game has been saved.
You? Yeah, it was a pretty great trip, actually. I will say that. It was my first time to East Asia. Really struck, by the way, by the efficiency just there. It's just amazing how much coming from at least an American's perspective, how much easier it is to travel within the country and around cities and so on and so forth. It was just pretty nice. Great hospitality too. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's see. Oh no. Can move left. Got a staircase. Actually, it said there was a map here too. Let's take a look at what the map has offer us. Okay, first floor. Yeah, that's true too. It is a little bit easier, so obviously, since they're much smaller, certainly, and the population density is also, of course, much greater. But even just like subways, like riding, rail in like the Tokyo Metro is just, I don't know. I lived for many years in New York and New York City, and it's just much easier than New York City. I'll say that much. Less frustrating, but I was only there about a week, so maybe shouldn't judge that much. But at least the first impressions were good. Okay, let's see. Choose a game option. Okay, so there's a map. So we have a sense for the layout of the first floor. Okay. How do we get back? Oh, here's the second floor. Ah, the food. Yeah, great question. Here's something really interesting. So my wife is Korean American, was born in Seoul but moved here when she was 1. But pretty much all of her family are still in Korea. So obviously I've eaten my share of Korean food before even going to Korea, and I have to say after going to Korea, um, I'm probably I always thought I was a fan of Korean food, but I'm starting to realize maybe I was a fan of my wife's cooking and my mother-in-law's cooking of Korean food more so than Korean food itself, because eating at the various restaurants there wasn't as good. Japanese food, on the other hand, was really good. Every meal I had in Japan was really great. Yeah, I did have plenty of bulgogi. I'm not much of a seafood fan, which was problematic for me because there's a lot in Japan. Like it's very easy to get options other than seafood. In Korea, though, a lot of the restaurants tend to specialize in one particular type of cuisine, and many times that happened to be seafood. So it was a little bit more challenging for me. But if you like spicy food and you like, you know, Korean food, a lot of the really good Korean food is also very spicy, and I haven't, even though I've developed a better tolerance for that, it's not as great. Oh, Syllogism, you watch Running Man? That's amazing. Uh, my wife is obsessed with that show, and I don't know. I think she's seen all of the episodes. And we even went to a lot of the tourist sites, both around Seoul, the countryside, and we also went to Jeju Island, a lot of the filming locations from Running Man, like the rail bike and everything. It was pretty cool. Yeah, exactly, El Gabo. A, you had the poverty. B, you also had, harsh winters, so the need to sort of keep food, available for over long periods of time was paramount. Yeah, that's the fermentation. I love cooked kimchi, but raw kimchi that's been fermented is a little difficult for me. I love pickled food, but kimchi in particular was tough. Okay, how do we? Oh, this goes up the staircase. Goes down. No. Farewell. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that this waving hand means that it's not an area I can click on. Okay, whereas this pyramid pointer, I can. Okay. Okay, so that at least seems like something I can do, right? Yeah, this is kind of like waving his finger no for waggle, right? Over here. But Gab, I don't know. Have you in your cooking challenge? Have you done any Korean dishes yet? It might be at least interesting to try some of them, some of the cooking. Let's see. I can't do anything here. Move right. Yeah, this game is CD-ROM. Although that's actually a good question. Was there also? Let's see if there was. I'm actually curious to see if there also was a floppy release. Here we go. No, it looks like it was CD-ROM only. Which makes sense, obviously. Yeah, now that I think about it, you certainly couldn't have the video in on a floppy disk. And it really actually played a very pioneering role to popularize the CD-ROM format. Really helped it take off. Okay. Can't do anything here. Let's move again. Okay, there's the window. Maybe we can do something with this stained glass window. Oh, you did improvise Bulgi? How did that turn out? Did you record that on stream? If so, I'm definitely gonna check out the archive for that. Yeah, this is probably gonna play the video again that we've already seen twice, so I don't want to do that again. Doesn't seem as if we can interact with this in any other way, however. Okay. Go over here. I'm a little surprised they don't have much in the way of background music here, though. Okay, can we go through these doors? Yes, okay, here are some doors we can enter. Okay, now a little bit of light in the game. 55 floppies? Oh my god, that must have been a nightmare to change. Oh, and there's HMart in Oregon, or did you leave? Did you move from Oregon, El Gabo? Yeah, we have an I'm down here in DC. Actually, technically Virginia. I'm just a few miles outside of DC. In the end, we do have an HMart here, but I would come to expect that we have a big Korean population here in Annandale, which is another DC suburb. Oh, full bulk again. All right, well, you're working your way
I
up.
guess our host wants us to fend for ourselves.
Oh, I've tasted better fare.
At least he left his regrets.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Oh, it says that we're each to have a piece. Exactly the same, including the symbols.
Why, that's impossible.
Okay, I have the cake. So this is interesting. So we're playing an Amnesiac. It looks like we're not also a guest, but rather maybe these are sort of like played memories of something that happened in the past. Very successful acting careers. Okay, so we've got... So it looks like this is a puzzle, I'm guessing? Let's see. You know what? I might need to watch that thing again. I think...
Become a grave digger now, have we? You are a glutton for punishment.
Okay, they said something like we have to divide this into equal pieces. I'm a little bit nervous about diving into this because I don't know how forgiving the game is for a wrong misstep. So my initial instinct is to be a little bit cautious, and if I can, but oh wow, that rotates them. Okay, good. All right, yeah, let's see if I can trigger that that cutscene again. Is this talking or eating the cake? This is probably eating the cake. So I think we need to divide it first. All right, how many place? We have 7 place settings, it looks like. But I think there were only 6 of the people that were at the table, if I'm remembering correctly. All right, let's try to do 7. Because I'm guessing it's easier to divide 6. All right. So we've got some pieces with graves, or tombstones rather, some with skeletons, and we've got what? 6 blank pieces. Cake.
2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing.
What the heck? Skulls, 2 stones, the rest is just... Oh, they 2 different kinds of skulls? maybe?
Puzzling. Some cannot be created more equal than others.
Okay. So let's see. In total, this is a 5 by 6 grid, which means we have 30 total slices. Now the big question is, do we have to divide this into 7 equal portions or 6? Obviously, if it's 6, that's pretty easy because 30 is divisible by 6, which means each person would get 5 slices. But then obviously, of course, there's... Oh, some places this is brown, some places this is blue. I'm talking about the eyeball here. Obviously, let's see. I'm guessing this is along... Oh, maybe this is along certain pieces? This is weird. Okay, so there's 5 pieces of cake. Okay, so that's 1 serving, I guess, and I guess we have to do 6 servings. What that seems to suggest. The question is, what is the limitation on the piece selection? All right, I'm just going to go for it. Obviously, I'm assuming this is more complicated than I'm realizing at the moment, but I'm just going to go ahead and divvy this up. And kind of see what happens. Just to play it out on this kind of initial playthrough here. Okay, let's grab... and... I've already probably... well, maybe I have a mistake. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, I already have made a mistake. Okay. But at least I'm getting a sense of the mechanics here, which is helpful. Okay, hopefully this will allow me, the game will allow me to try this again without having to reload. All right, and clearly I can't. Yeah. Okay, so they all have to be sort of connected, consecutive pieces. Can I reset this? Yes, okay, so you can reset it fairly easily. That's good. Okay, so let's divide into... Let's try this again. The thing, okay, now the next part of this will be the significance of the skulls versus tombstones. Okay, right now it's allowing me to select every piece, it looks like. Start out in this...
2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing.
Okay, so yeah, the icing piece.
Puzzling. Some cannot be created more equal than others.
Okay, I'm just gonna go like through a very... Oh. Oh, okay, now I understand. So each serving has to have 2 skulls, 2 tombstones, and then I guess the remainder would be the icing. That makes sense. So now, okay. So the idea now is to the puzzle is to make sure we get that sort of equal distribution. Okay, and already I think I've screwed up because... Yeah, I've already screwed up. I don't think I can get 2 skulls. Oh, maybe I... Oh, no, I can do it, actually. Let's see. That'll work. Okay. Here are 2 skulls. That. Okay, now this is a bit tricky. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, I think I got it. 2 skulls, 2 tombstones, icing. Okay, hopefully that's it. And now obviously we have two skulls, 2 tombstones, 2 icing here.
There.
Don't worry. I won't bite. Edward, we could help each other out. I could help you, and you could help me. Come and talk in my bedroom upstairs.
Man, this woman
where
is
it's nice
forward.
and private.
Did she get killed? You're right, Gabo. Actually, let's see. Let's see. Does the game offer subtitles? Let's see. Might as well save it too while we're at it, since we've defeated the cake puzzle. It didn't look like there was an options menu though. Is it not letting me save over? Yeah, here we go. Whoops. Cake.
Your game has been saved.
Yeah, you don't think this would have? Well, subtitles are a good thing to have regardless of the genre. Just as kind of a disabilities thing, right? I mean, what if, deaf people should be allowed to play the game too, I would think. But obviously this was, so early. I'm sure every game now would, every at least studio release now would have that option, I would think. But anyway, okay, cool. So, is there anything more we can do with this cake puzzle? I never did that eating icon. Oh, not the game, but the H. Yeah, good point. All right, let's see if we can chomp on down on this. That just like reset. Okay, I'm not clear on what that accomplished, but is there another movie here?
Come to my room upstairs.
Okay, well, we've just received an invitation. I don't know, maybe it was from that same woman that screamed. Okay. So it doesn't look, I think this is more of a puzzle game than sort of a point and click inventory style. Whoops. Actually, can we do anything with these photos? Yeah, no, doesn't look like it. Okay, so she wanted us to come upstairs. Is there anything else around here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, how do we get up the stairs? Yeah, let's go forward here. This looks like it should be a puzzle. Do I risk hitting this video again?
My dear Mr. Dutton, welcome to my house. The arrangement is simple. You are to spend the night as my guest, and in exchange, I will give you your heart's most secret desire. And you know what that is, Mr. Dutton, don't you? I require one thing of you, a special service, a task that I've set up for you. There's a guest who hasn't arrived yet. A guest unlike the 6 of you, a very special guest. Your services involve that guest. You must wonder what that service is, but that is the game, Mr. Dutton. The puzzle I've set for you. This is all I can tell you, Mr. Dutton. In the morning, only one of my guests will walk out of this house with his or her every wish granted.
Whoa, okay. So that raises a few questions. A, are we Mr. Dutton reading that note? Or are we the seventh guest, the titular seventh guest, if you will, who's now exploring after the fact? Also, I very clearly thought, sort of set up for, I don't know if you guys have seen 10 Little Indians, or alternately known as Them There Were None, the Agatha Christie novel. Definitely seemed like that setup, so I thought I thought he was going to say something like, only one of the guests will escape with their lives in the morning. But it looks like every wish granted, so I don't know if that means for the other 6 or the other 5 guests, but anyway, very interesting. Okay, so it looks like we've got another puzzle here.
It's easy to find a place to start. It's hard to find a place to finish.
Okay. So it looks like we've got, 8 points of this star. Easy to find a place to start, hard to finish.
Which way should I go now?
Oh, I'm guessing, let's see, do we need to sort of crisscross this? Yeah. Do we need to hit all of the circles?
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
It looks like, well, I was going to say all of the panes were the same, but some of them have these different yellow configurations. Oh, there's another spider?
The points of this star are missing something.
Spiders? What is the significance between the blue eye and the brown eye? So, okay, now they're all blue. I don't know what the difference is.
There's something missing. This star seems to have lost its sparkle.
Lost its sparkle, okay. So we need to click each place, but we can't click there. Okay, I think I know what the object of the puzzle is. We might need to restart, but it looks as if we need clicking there causes, let's see, the spider to then go in a line. So I'm guessing we need to activate all of the lines, or all of the points rather. If I click here, I should go there. No, I don't want to click here because then the spider will go here and then I won't have an entry point to there. If I click here, however, that might work.
Which way should I go now?
Okay, so now I have a choice, which is nice. Okay. I think I've already lost, however, because the entry points to this uppermost point have already been blocked off. So okay, now that we know the point,
I'm going to have to start again.
Yeah, let's start again. Okay. Yeah, so they're all blue now. I want to see what the brown thing was. Okay, so I don't think it should matter where we start.
Which way should I go now?
Okay, so now it's brown.
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
Okay. So, this. We go here, the spider. Oh no, we still have choice about where to go. Okay, now the object, I think we want to make sure we get the points that it goes to since this entry point is blocked. Which means it's these two we need to be concerned about now at this point. So, where else does this go? Here.
Which way should I go now?
Okay, so I think it's only brown when you're having a choice. A brown eye. Okay. I think I do want to go here.
The points of this star are missing something.
Okay, now the only way we can reach this point is from here.
Which way should I go now?
Which means we want to go down there.
There's something missing. This star seems to have lost its sparkle.
Okay. Now is where we need to start being a little careful. Okay. We can still access this point from here. And this point will need to be activated from there. Okay. So let's start. Actually, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Which way should I go now?
Okay. Now, up here and here, that looks good. We need to go from here to here, I believe. And from there to there, okay.
Which way should I go now?
All right. Now, we need to leave ourselves open. We can only access this point from here. Now, if we go there, we'll leave this avenue open, which is good. Okay, the question is the final point.
Go now.
How do we occupy the final point? Okay. I guess it doesn't matter which direction I go. I don't think it should.
Curses!
Come on. Come on. Come. Please.
Okay, so a kid already tried to escape. So what is solving? Does solving the puzzles just get us another little video? I guess it looks like what happens. Okay, let's save. Okay. Oops. Star points.
Your game has been saved.
Did I hit restart instead of I hope I didn't. I hope that didn't restart. I mean, I can always restore, of course, but okay, good. I was just a little bit confused because it put me at a flipped position there. Okay. This room, I believe we couldn't get in through those French doors there. Are these are probably not even French doors, are they? I think these doors were shut, barred. Yeah, they're not. Okay. I think we want to go up the stairs now. Ah. Missed that. Okay, the navigation is a little A little unwieldy, but again, this was an early game. This sort of thing. Oh, we can't go upstairs? Okay, yes, we can. Do that. We got that invitation to the women's room. There's a puzzle here. Freaky. Okay, that's was the kid. The kid looked like he was running away from that woman. It was interesting. Do we want to go down that hallway? Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we weren't able to go through here. Oh, that looks like a room we didn't visit then. I'm guessing. Okay. Isn't sure where we are currently. But obviously we're around the hallway there somewhere. Okay, we don't know which room is that woman, so one direction is as good as another at this point. Oh, when you complete the puzzles, they change. Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe I solved 2 of the 3 puzzles on the first floor, but there was another puzzle I needed access. I guess there's a room downstairs I didn't go to yet. That might be an argument in favor of going down to do it, but whatever. Go ahead here. Straight ahead. That's the other question too, is whether we have to complete the puzzles in a specific order.
Ah, the madman's playroom. Tell me, madman, can you give me real magic? Can you show me?
Let me show you real magic? Well, we'll certainly try. All right, we've got chess. Chessboard. Billiards table.
A queen is lethal in every direction.
Okay. We don't have pieces here.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line.
Okay, I do know how to play chess. Are we just supposed to go in directions? There are no other pieces to interact with here, so I'm a little...
Eight queens. Each must be out of touch with all the others.
Okay. 8 queens, each has to be out of touch, so... I'm interpreting that to mean they can't be in sort of direct line of contact with one another. So, for instance, if I had a queen here, I couldn't have another one there. Okay, let's try this.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
Okay, sorry, I took too long. Place my next piece here. Okay, so there's the second piece. All right. Now the one move the queens couldn't do was kind of the knights did, which was the sort of indirect L. And put one here. And we can put another L there. And another one here. And one here. Oh, shoot. Right. That's in a direct line. Good point. Right. Okay, now, okay, that's makes sense. Let me go back and put the original. Yeah, let me put that original one back there. Okay, that's gonna be right. This. Okay, that'll be last there. Obviously, be killed in either of those two spots. Yeah, I think anywhere here I may have already messed up here. Should be okay to put one here. So we now have 6, and we need to place 2 more. But I don't think we can do that yet. Yeah, okay. I think I need to reset this.
I'm going to have to start again.
Okay. Let's see. I'll put one here.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line.
Okay. Just thinking about how I want to separate these.
Eight queens. Each must be out of touch with all the others.
Okay. My idea is to make these in horseshoe patterns. Oh, nope.
I'm getting bored.
That should be okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Next one can go here. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that one. Good point. Yeah, this one definitely is a little tougher because there are no other pieces that can block. In fact, I may already be done. Yeah. Basically, it's killed off entire rows here. Ah, yeah, okay. That makes sense. There's nowhere else for this to go. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to reset
I'm going to have to start again.
Yeah, let me try starting in the middle of the board now.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line.
It'd be nice to be able to turn off the side remarks once we've already determined what the rules of the puzzle are, or the object. Okay.
8 queens. Each must be out of touch with all the others.
Oh, well, Gabo, are you making a highlight video from one of your streams now? Yeah, let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, so the diagonal spots are... Yeah, I think I've already messed up.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
This one needs to go here. In fact, now that I'm looking at this again, I think I do need to start out in a corner, actually. Because the real estate is so... Let's see, how many diagonal rows are there? 1, 7, oh, 8 again. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't worry about the Twitch highlights. I just post the archives on YouTube. All right, let's see. Okay, now we need something. This row. Oh, you know what? That's actually impossible to do. Now that I'm thinking about this. Yeah. Actually, that's the wrong thing to do, because if we put one here, we're blocking. We're basically killing off not one but three diagonal. 6. Wow. Okay, this is a tough one. Let me try posting it here. Okay. One can go there. And okay, I'm trying another. Oh, no, that's not going to work. I should be able to put one there. Ah. Okay, so I need to put 3 more. Okay, I'm starting. All right, the brown. Now I finally discern the difference. The brown eye means that the piece is going to erase another one. The blue eye means it's a clear move. Okay, that makes sense. Oh wait, no. Maybe I'm wrong actually, because both of these would actually intercept. Never mind. That would kill this. So it's easy to place the first few, but after that, it's difficult. In fact, okay, I think I need more separation between the first few rows. I think I've already wiped out the entire board here. I don't think I can use anything else.
I'm going to have to start again.
I'm just going to try something different this time around.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line.
I'm running into the same problem.
Eight queens. Each must be out of touch with all the others.
Yeah, I already. Okay, that was the wrong approach.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
Well, you don't need. No one's making you watch this guy. I guess must be Stauffer, right? Toy maker. Yeah, I think I've already. Yeah, I've already lost. Okay.
I'm going to have to start again.
Do I have to place all 7, or was it 8? Or I'm sorry, all 8, or was it only 7 I needed to place? Four. Okay.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line.
would be really helpful actually is if they, of course, make it a lot easier, is if the if as soon as you place one, they just like noted all of the colors of the square of the
8 queens.
spaces.
Each must be out of touch with all the others.
Spaces of all the others. So if I put this one down, this entire row or column, and this row, as well as the diagonal spaces, would all change color. So you know exactly what spaces you were effectively leaving empty.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
Right. Right here. I think either any way I do this, I'm going to run into the problem quickly. So that is the sense I'm getting. Oh, I think I can go here. Yep. Okay. I have this row. Yeah, I need to approach this probably from the corner out. I'm guessing. This one I could still go here actually. That'd be okay. All right, so this is the furthest I've gotten. I've got 7 out of the 8 placed. I don't think there's anywhere for me to go here though, because the only square I could possibly go is here, but that's blocked by that one. Okay, I'm gonna continue to play this out though, rather than resetting every time. If I can somehow logically do this. Okay. That one. And that one. Actually a poor move. Wait a minute, is this it? I think this could be it if I go. Oh no, it's gonna kill that one, of course. Okay. This is the only spot that can go there. Okay, makes sense. Oh, nice, Elgabi, you finished? Finished the highlights? Okay. Ah, it's gonna kill that one. And that one too, of course. Okay, I probably just need to sit. I probably just need, it's not going to be very stream friendly, if you will. But I'm probably just going to need to sit down and really kind of think this think this through. Yeah, it's a chess gangbang, right? Oh, these look more like pawns than queens, or at least from a traditional set. Although it's kind of tough to judge in isolation without seeing the other pieces, or even really bishops actually. Okay, get these rows, and yeah, I think I do need separation. Oh, a lot of people struggle with this one. Yeah, it does seem fairly difficult. I'm realizing there's probably oh, History of the World Part 1. Wow, I haven't watched that movie probably 20 years. Trying to think if it's been, yeah, no, 20 years sounds about right. It's not it was not my favorite Mel Brooks though. Favorite Mel Brooks? Probably, I guess Robin Hood Men in Tights might be my favorite Mel Brooks. I was never as big a fan of Spaceballs as most people were. That also is probably because I'm not also as much of a Star Wars fan as most people are either. Um, oh, actually, you know what? Try I take that back. Blazing Saddles. Was that Mel Brooks? I think Blazing Saddles was Mel Brooks. That might be my favorite Mel Brooks film. Then there's Young Frankenstein too, of course. All right, yeah, but Soldiers, I see what you're saying. I'm realizing there's probably a very specific way to do this. That's why I'm starting to think that I really just need to sort of have like some very intense concentration and like kind of reasoning this out because it's all about the way that you sort of start off, is what I'm thinking. History of the World is with what's his name? Gregory Hines, right? With the there was the scene in the Roman Emperor scene. I remember that one. 15, no, 10 tablets. That's right, or 10 commandments. Yeah, that was great. It is great. Um, yeah, so I think the first this puzzle hinges on the first I would say two or three pieces that are placed. Um, because obviously the end game, you have to have an end game available to you. So I think it's all about how the first few are placed. Blank spacing. So ideally what you do is, let's actually reset
I'm
this.
going to have to start again.
I haven't seen any Mel Brooks films for like years though. I need to rewatch them. Probably coming from an older perspective, I might view them very differently. All right, so like for instance, this corner
Queens
spot.
can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line.
I think I want to avoid the corner spot at all costs because it basically wipes out not only this row and this column, but also this diagonal row, which is really pretty killer. Um, so in terms of place,
8 queens. Each must be out of touch with all the others.
so the first piece is going to, all of them will kill at least, including the space that they're on. Or sorry, not including the space that they're on. They'll each kill at least 14 plus whatever the diagonal is. Now if I put the diagonal here, I only have...
Oh, I'm getting bored.
Yeah. Now if I put a piece here, actually, maybe what I said about the corner doesn't hold sway because I think I'm still going to kill the same amount of spaces now that I think about it. Because here, while you only have one diagonal line, here you're actually having two. So the one space that you here, let's see, 2 plus 5 is 7. 1 plus 6 is also 7. This is just a straight 7. Yeah, okay, so I take that back. So I don't think, no matter where you, the first piece, no matter where you put it, actually is going to be the same. You're going to kill off the other. So really it's the second move that I need to consider carefully. Okay, this is already killed off. See, that's why I was moving in that knight pattern originally. I was trying to minimize the number of spaces that I was eliminating. If I put this here, Actually, you know what? I'm going to move up row by row rather than by column. So I definitely can't go in either of these two spots. Move. Try something. Now this is also the L pattern. Tough. You know what? Move that. Oh, this respawns it. Okay. Okay, so now I've skipped a row with each placement. Thinking about starting here now. Ah, that's right. What's the last available space to me? Actually is here. Right? I think that's right. Yeah. Yep, okay. Let me play out the same strategy, but this time I'm going to start up a row just to see how this kind of plays out. I'm just kind of experimenting here. Okay, now start. Oh, nope, that would already kill. This is going to be the same problem, right? Or very similar problem. Yeah, it's all about that last piece. Okay,
I'm going to have to start again.
The one price you pay in the convenience of resetting is having to hear the commentary again. Yeah, basically now I'm working outward.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line.
All right. I'm probably making a mistake.
8 queens. Each must be out of touch with all the others.
Yes. I'm probably making a mistake by going this in any sort of sequential order. Probably needs to be done on opposite sides. That's the next sort of strategy tack I'm going to try.
I'm getting bored.
Actually, that was a mistake. I didn't want to go there. Yeah, it kills that one. Put it back here. Okay, last. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to get a sense. Problems. Yeah, okay.
I'm going to have to start again.
All right. The first one doesn't, I don't believe matters.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line.
So the knight strategy doesn't work. There is actually a radius issue here too.
8 queens. Each must be out of touch with all the others.
Yeah, that's actually the way I think I need to approach this, is kind of from a radius standpoint. So, for example, you've got a 1 square radius where anything dies next to this queen. So that's why it's really all about the spacing in between them.
I'm getting bored.
Okay, so this has a 1 square radius. I think I tried this already, right? Okay, let me try skip this. And basically, I'm trying to skip a row, but not a column. Maybe I should, well, 2, so that would 1, 2 here. Okay. Now with the second one, I have to go here or here. Oh, the difference between the brown and the blue is the blue is on the white spots and the brown is on the brown spots. Okay. That's kind of silly. Or not silly, but easy. I was trying to read too much into the significance there. All right. I can put either of them. I'm going to try this one. Trying to get. This is really a knight plus 1. Okay. I think I have to go here or right. Oh, no. Either way, it's not going to work here. So what that tells me, try this. Now I can go here. Okay. Now, if I put a spot here, my remaining option would be, yeah, that's a problem. Okay, that's not going to, okay, so I need more than one base. Okay. Now, Yeah, that's the other thing I'm thinking. Maybe I start in the middle of the board and work my way out, alternating direction. Let me put that. Uh, uh, yeah, I don't like that situation. I've already screwed. Yeah, let's just reset this.
I'm going to have to start again.
Okay. Center of the board is basically here from these four corners.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line. Eight queens. Each must be out of touch with all the others.
All right. Oh,
Oh, I'm getting bored.
yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah, that was the only place I could go. All right, two more spaces. Yeah, that's actually, well, yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm going to have to start again.
Yeah, I haven't tried going around here. That could be interesting.
Queens can go anywhere they want, as long as it's in a straight line. queens.
Yeah.
Each must be out of touch with all the others.
All right, if I don't get this in the next couple of minutes, I'll try moving on to one of the other puzzles and coming back to this. Probably would help to get a fresher perspective on this one.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
Okay, so following tool I am using. Yeah, let's go. B. I can already see this is not going to work, but go here or here. No, I can only go here. All right. This one. Has to go here. Nope. I just did the same thing again. Wow. Yeah, all right. This is terrible because that's the only place it can go. Yeah. All right. I'm going to come back to this. Are there any puzzles in this room, or maybe there's only one puzzle per room? Is this a clown?
Funny balloon, Sonny? Here's a nice one. Ready, balloon.
The fuck? They're not letting me get that balloon though. Yeah, there looked like there was also darts there. At various hotspots. Oh wow, they almost did a complete 360 there. Okay, so I think it's just one. Looks like it's just one puzzle per room. Yeah, the billiards table doesn't look like it's a puzzle. Okay. Let's try this one here. Oh, I can't get to that puzzle yet. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's try the other door. This corridor.
Oh, this is all so beautiful. Look at this bed. Just like the bed I used to have.
Okay. Something else here?
Once, I had beautiful hair. Once, I was young.
That's
Oh,
the.
yes. Young. That's what I want to be again. young. Oh, why, yes. I do appear to be free for this dance. Thank you.
Wow, this woman has a problem.
I didn't think. This is too. No, this isn't what I wanted. This is. Mommy!
Oh, too young, huh?
I want my mommy.
Damn. So I'm starting to wonder if these... Oh, geez. Now, is she going to be a fetus next? Huh. So I'm starting to wonder if the puzzles seem to be like pretty standalone. And I guess, is the narrative just kind of in the background, or is it actually... I'm wondering whether it figures into the gameplay at all, or whether it's just kind of an interesting sort of atmospheric environment from which to play the puzzles. Yeah, there's nothing here. Ah. Okay, can we go in this corner at all? No. Oh, there's a puzzle down here. With the rug. Oh, it's
this plumbing could get you into hot water.
Yeah, this is a maze of some kind. It looks like it's a heart that pumps blood. Okay, so the door was sealed.
This is trickier than it looks.
Okay, so we have to arrange the doors. This doesn't look too bad, but he did just say it was trickier than it looks. It looks like we have to get the blood to flow out the end of the maze. I'm wondering actually whether I should work backward. I don't know why that occurred to me, but it occurs to me that might be a try. Oh, we can't even... How do we manipulate these?
There's something not quite straightforward about this maze.
Okay.
You shouldn't have turned down here.
Maybe it's actually too complicated to work that way. Okay, so right now this is moving like that. Okay. So...
Oh, bad move.
Alright, take it easy. I haven't pressed the heart yet. Take it easy. This seems to be a... Well, both of those are key sections. Here. Lifts up that there. Goes this way. What I wanted. Okay, now the boat's gonna come back the way it came. Shut that off. Okay, now we've got it here. That freaks me out. Okay, let's just see how far this goes.
This is trickier than it looks.
Okay.
There's something not quite straightforward about this maze.
Come this way.
You shouldn't have turned down here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, bad move.
I wonder if that guy just randomly says that, or if they're actually, if he's actually got a point. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, okay, I see the problem.
This is trickier than it looks.
Oh, did that reset everything? I think that did reset everything.
There's something not quite straightforward about this maze.
Actually, yeah, there could be multiple ways to do this.
You shouldn't have turned down here. Oh, bad move.
Okay. Comes here. Yeah, if I turn that. Yeah, okay. I can see how that's problematic. Oh, that doesn't turn the way I want it to. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna have to do. It has to go this way. Okay, now it's gonna come here. Down here. Up along. There. Actually, yeah, I could send it this way. Okay, so the idea is you can't have the blood go to the same spot twice, naturally. Because then you're going to get it blocked. Yeah, that's the problem. Ends up here. Need to sort of filter it that other way. Yeah, it's the same problem that it ends up there. Alright, I think I will try going the left-hand route after letting this run. What I'm curious now is just see if it resets when you fail. Does it reset all of the gates? Because, I mean, obviously this is going to fail, but...
This is trickier than it looks.
Yeah, it did reset the gates. Okay.
There's something not quite straightforward about this maze.
You shouldn't have turned down here. Oh, bad move.
So I notice all times he says those two, you shouldn't have turned down here, and the bad mood are sort of in consecutive moves. I wonder if that's a tip. Not. Yeah, I see that problem. That was a bad move. This is trickier than it looks. I'll give them that, just based on the way that they set this up. There's actually an easier version of the same puzzle. Well, very, very similar at least, was in Castle of Dr. Brain, which was game number 2 on the quest, if I recall correctly. Okay, that gate definitely has to be open. Yeah, I think working backward it might actually be a plausible strategy. In fact, I think it is, 'cause this has to go this way. Okay, so this needs to be open. Yeah, I think you have to work backwards here. Yeah, this needs to be open here. Open there. Yeah, that needs to be open. This needs. Open here. Yep, there, here. There, here. I think this might work. Let's see. Running it forward. Yes, my initial instinct of running it backward was the correct one. Should have pursued that off the bat. There we go. You win.
Yes.
Wait! Come back! Don't! You have to leave, son. You have to come with me.
Why should I trust you?
Trust him. Don't trust him.
Please, come back before...
Okay. Oh. Which one is that? That's not the same woman who wanted to be young, is it? She's wearing green, but it looks like she might be a brunette. Oh no, she's the blonde. Maybe that was the same woman. Okay, in any event. Oh, there's another video?
Wait! Come back! Don't!
That's the same one.
You have to leave, son. You have to come with me.
Why should I trust you?
Trust him. Don't trust him.
Please, come back before...
Back for what? So what I'm kind of wondering is whether this is, again, harkening back to 10 Little Indians, and then there were none, whether we have to figure out which one of these sort of house guests is the killer, or whether the killer, or if there even is a killer, or whether it's all just the Dragur guy, the toy maker, whatever his name was, Schaffer. All right, let's go ahead and save this. Let's use number 2. That was the blood maze.
Your game has been saved.
Okay. I think what I want to do is, just in order to be able to keep track of this, get a notepad going here. Just so I can keep track of the The puzzles that have been completed, the ones that haven't been, if a number is important. Oops. This is what I wanted. Okay. Oh, weird. You know, I'm going to remove it now. Yes. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we beat, which ones did we beat? The cake. We beat the spider stained glass, right? And we've defeated the blood maze. Unsolved. We have the queen chessboard. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at again at that map. Again, I'm wondering whether the order could matter. Let's see. Okay, so that must mean I've solved the. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the first floor. Got it. Okay, let's look at the second floor. Okay, so it turns dark. It turns this darker red. It's red if you've beaten it, and it's the lighter brown if you have not. Okay, cool. So on the first floor, I need to beat this one. So there's also a door I can get to. You know what? Let's go downstairs. Just on the notion that the I'm guessing the first floor is probably going to be easier. Second. How do I get back here? There we go. Okay, return. Okay. Yeah, so let's head back downstairs. It was this way, right? Yep. I want to see if there's a puzzle here along the way. Oh. Oh, that's the woman who invited us, maybe? You changed into her nightgown? Oh, no. Or is that the woman? I can't keep track of all these women. Alright, let's go downstairs, though. Okay, I think it was off in this direction. I think through here was the cake, but I think it was, yeah, it's this right ahead. Yeah, okay, I didn't go in here. The kitchen.
Yes, this is it. No, it isn't.
It's almost as if she's trying to solve a puzzle herself.
Still.
Okay.
When all the 7 guests have gathered, you must figure out what I want. It's a puzzle, Mrs. Knox. And mind you, the others are also working at the same task. It may all depend on who has the greatest need, or who is the bravest. There are clues throughout this house as to what must be done. The house is alive with clues.
Hoping to meet you in the flesh. I remain your host, Henry Stuff.
Okay, that was some valuable information there. I think it'll also be a good idea to keep track of all the people. So the host is Henry Stauff, toymaker. We had a Mrs. Knox. And then there was also, I think, a Mr. something with a D, Darnell or something. Forgotten name. She was kind of a big pink woman. All right. So let's, yeah. A knife block here. Looks like an old telephone. Serve beer. Get rid of you. Okay. Take a look at this puzzle. Ah, she was trying to solve the puzzle.
For thought, be warned though. Your mind will be gorged before this night is done.
Okay, we've got a bunch of different letters here. Mind you, do we need to rearrange this to spell a sentence? That'd be way too many Y's for that, probably. All right, so let's just start clicking on stuff and figuring out what's.
There's more to these cans than meets the eye.
Oh geez, I hope it is. I hope it isn't that. It's like a word game here. Is this an S? Yeah, it looks like that's probably what it is. But we have so few letters. We have a 1B-S-T-R-P-Y-C. There aren't too many vowels here. In fact, Y, or no, I guess no, those are T's. So it looks like Y is the only vowel. There are a ton of them though. And we just have to spell words with Y in them. Interesting. Rise, my has to be 1.
I don't think you can do this.
I think you're wrong. But we'll find out. Oh, it's probably by my. What letter is this? Is this an H? It's hard to read this one. Okay, by my. Okay. What letter is this? I need to see this better. I think that's an H. Okay, so what's a 3-letter word to work with? I'm just gonna start. I'm just hoping he gives more clues as to what to do. I'm just clicking stuff at random just to try to trigger additional dialogue. Okay, rice I pie, I y. Yeah, they really don't give you too many vowels here. Maybe it's not supposed to be spelling words. This almost looks like a prescription RX, almost prescriptions symbol. I'm guessing this is an S, but it's possible that it could just be another letter. Crypt test. I think crypt is a word. Place 1-1. By my crypt. Let's put crypt down here. Just trying to think of words that have Y as the sole vowel. And crypt is in keeping with the sort of the horror nature of the game theme. Interestingly, there are no 4-letter words here. Oh, we don't have the letter E. I really can't tell what letter that is. I think it's an S, but I'm not sure now. Crypt. I feel like one of these other words starts with L. Lisp. Oh, there's no 4-letter word. Lisp is with an I anyway. Lig. Trying to get this symbol out of the way here. There we go. At least that one's not animated, so it's not as distracting. Pygmy? We have an M? No, we don't have an M. Oh no, we do have an M. But we're already using it. Because otherwise I think we can spell pygmy. And that has the benefit of actually using 2 Y's, which is nice as well. Problem is this will only work if I can find another 2-letter word that features a Y in it. Dry pie. Type, no E. There's probably, one of these probably features a, certainly a Y at the end of it, the word. I'm wondering if actually at this point I should reset this just so I can hear the introduction to this again. Sly. Light. This were like Old English or Middle English or whatever. We could use Y's in place of I's, and that would really give us, open up some options. Right. Is there only another 2 P's? Okay. Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go in about 10 minutes. Got a friend who ran the Marine Corps Marathon earlier this morning in DC that I'm gonna be meeting up with. Here. Slide. This slide isn't working out. Unless this could be an I, not an S. How? Maybe that's not an S. Maybe it's supposed to be an I. You know, I'm gonna assume it's an I because otherwise this is just way too crazy if it's not. And if that is an I, it could open up some possibilities. And are we sure this is an L? They don't even make it visible here. I think that's an L. Yeah, really the only ones I don't know are this and then whatever this H is. Alright, I'm gonna reset this. I think. Actually, before I forget, let me pantry cans, I'm gonna call this. I'm just gonna write down some of the words that I did that are at least plausible. Assuming we can only have I's.
I'm going to have to start again.
Yeah, this time they stack them all together. Y, P, C, P, H, L, M, R. You know what? I think this is an S because it's in alphabetical order, with the exception of the Y's. Is it possible that these are not Y's but wild cards? Because if it were truly alphabetical order, they'd put the Y's on the end here. I think this is certainly S. And the only thing is, this is either an A, this is either a Y as it appears, it's an A because it's before B and C, or it could just be kind of like a wild card stand-in. BHLM PRS by my crypt. Interesting. Byte. I can't believe there are no E's. Well, obviously, then it wouldn't be a very difficult puzzle if we had other vowels available to us. I hope some of these like letters are not like truly obscure. The other thing is, I may not even be having to. This might not even be about making words. I mean, it could be totally something else. Try to get more commentary. No, they're not giving much in the way of commentary, which leads me to believe that this is supposed to be straightforward. Okay, that was just a lighting thing. Okay. I think I might leave it there for now. Let me see. Yeah, this is the puzzle for this room. And okay, I can't enter that door yet. Let's see if there are any more videos to watch here. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Yeah, okay, so we don't, yeah, that's the, probably down to the basement, I would imagine. That's there. This door was locked. Yeah, probably the same with that one. Okay. We solved 2 puzzles in the basement, and then I think 1 or 2 on the second floor. I think just 1, right? Right, we have the cake, the spider glass, and the blood maid. Okay. Actually, I wonder if you can like teleport to the rooms based on the map. That'd be cool. Yes? No. Yeah, it's a Ouija board. All right, so I'm going to save it here. I think we were using... Yeah, let's use a new one. Slot 3. This was the pantry cans is what I call this, yeah.
Your game has been saved.
Okay, great. Cool. Well, thanks again, guys, for watching. I won't be streaming tonight because after I meet my friend, he's actually going to be coming back here. Stay over here in DC. So probably it'll be, I don't think I'll be able to stream again. Probably it'll be tomorrow night, Monday evening, Eastern time, probably around 8 o'clock Eastern time. Actually, you know what? I'm going back to work after a 2 weeks off. I'm probably going to be working you know what? It's a chance I may not be able to stream tomorrow. Well, we'll see how it goes, but I may be working late tomorrow night. That's probably going to happen. All right, well, anyway, thanks again, gents, for watching, and I hope to see you again soon, where we'll continue where we left off here with the 7th guest. Let me Pause. Yeah, stop the timer. And I'll catch you again. Oh, that was loud. And I'll catch you again then. Cheers. Take care. Bye.